El Haji Lansana Fofana, High Commissioner of the Organization for the Development of the Gambia River, OMVG, paid a courtesy visit to President Adama Barrow, chairman of the OMVG Council of Ministers, at the State House. OMVG is a sub-regional organization that implements the integrated development programs focusing on the sustainable management of the Gambia, Kayanga-Geba, and Koliba-Kurubal rivers. These river basins have the potential for energy production. The OMVG project includes the Gambia, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, and Senegal, addressing the region's energy deficit, reliance on imported oil, and the use of environmentally harmful hydrocarbons. After the meeting, Honorable Rahijon Manjang, Minister of Environment, Climate Change and Natural Resources, explained the purpose of the delegation's visit.
VG. Briefly, they're just here to brief His Excellency, who is the chair of the Council of Conference of Head of States, to discuss about the most waiting Conference of Head of State meeting, which had been scheduled initially, but then due to other logistics, it couldn't happen. So we're here to discuss on proposed dates to have another meeting. Finally, hopefully, we are thinking to have it very soon so that they can discuss urgent matters of the OMVG in terms of their management structures and also the management of the infrastructure, especially the energy sector. So that's just the short visit to the Gambia by this high-powered delegation to discuss with the chair, who is His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia.
In response to a question about OMVG's efforts to provide 24-hour uninterrupted electricity to member countries, including the Gambia, High Commissioner El Haji Lansana Fofana, speaking through a translator, explained that both completed and ongoing OMVG projects aim to alleviate the electricity crisis in the Gambia and other member countries.
Ok, donc par rapport à la question de l'alimentation de la Gambie en énergie, nous sommes quand même, en tant que Haut Commissariat, très heureux de constater que depuis octobre 2021, l'interconnexion a marché. Nous avons réussi à mettre le poste de Soma et de Brikama en service, à faciliter le transport de l'énergie électrique du Sénégal vers la Gambie pour 50 MW. Donc depuis octobre 2021, la Gambie bénéficie des retombées du projet énergie de l'OMVG, tout comme les autres pays. Aujourd'hui, nous sommes heureux aussi de constater que la boucle de l'interconnexion est pratiquement achevée. Donc l'énergie peut venir de partout, elle peut venir du Sénégal, de la Guinée-Bissau, de la Gambie. Ça circule entre les 4 pays. Ce qui est arrivé tout récemment, c'est dû à une panne, un incident qui est arrivé au Sénégal, ce qui a perturbé l'approvisionnement de la Gambie en énergie ces derniers jours.
With regard to the question on energy supply, as the High Commission, we are pleased to say that since October 2021, we have been able to interconnect some of the power grids of our member states. The Soma and Brikama substations were built and commissioned by the OMVG, and these will facilitate the transmission of energy between Senegal and Gambia for about 50 megawatts. And we're also pleased to say that the interconnection loop, that is the interconnection of the power grids of our 4 member states, is almost complete. And once that is done, it will help to facilitate energy being produced in one country and transmitted to another country. Recently, there was an incident yesterday in Senegal. That is why the electricity supply between Senegal supplying Gambia electricity, that's where the incident was in Senegal, and that is why there was a difficulty with regard to electricity supply here yesterday in the Gambia.
High Commissioner Fofana added that Guinea-Conakry's electrical company has been instructed to begin supplying power to the Gambia to help alleviate the electricity crisis.
Et les dispositions sont aussi en train d'être prises conformément aux engagements pour que EDG respecte ses engagements vis-à-vis de la NAWEC pour alimenter, vendre l'énergie à partir de la Guinée à la Gambie.
And measures are being taken to ensure that EDG, that is the National Electricity Company of Guinea, to respect its commitments so that they will be supplying electricity to NAWEC as well.
Donc nous pensons que une fois que l'incident corrigé au Sénégal, l'alimentation va reprendre normalement. Mais j'ai été quand même surpris parce que je suis venu par la route la nuit. Tous les villages que j'ai traversés, de la frontière jusqu'à Banjul ici, tous les villages sont électrifiés et du bon courant. Sincèrement, tous les villages. Donc j'ai été surpris hier qu'on me dise qu'à Banjul ici, il y a des problèmes. C'est dû généralement à l'incident qui est arrivé à chose. Sinon, nous sommes en train de prendre les dispositions pour que l'essence d'énergie soit encore plus importante.
So once this incident that happened in Senegal with Senelec is resolved, then the electricity supply should be more stable. I was a bit surprised when I heard there was an electricity problem here in Banjul because I came from Senegal. I traveled overland, and all the villages I went through, I came at night, I traveled overnight, and the villages I went through, I was surprised. I saw that they were all electrified, so I was quite surprised when I got to Banjul and they told me there were problems with electricity. But the incident was what happened in Senegal. And once it's resolved, this will help to, once our interconnection loop also is done, it will help to ensure there is a smooth transition of energy, transmission of energy between the 4 member states.
The project aims to deliver low-cost, renewable energy to 4 West African countries, enhance the well-being of local populations, promote sub-regional integration, and stimulate economic development. Additionally, it seeks to significantly reduce oil consumption by thermal power plants, thereby preserving the environment and bolstering the country's energy independence. Reporting for Kerfatu, I am Landin Sise.